there is one fear that will cause more trouble in scaling your business than almost any other fear. So if you give me a minute, I'm going to explain to you what that fear is, and I'm going to actually tell you what to do about it. My name is Brie. I am a wealth coach for women who are scaling their businesses. And the number one fear that I see getting in the way of people trying to go between like 6 and 7 figures is the fear of sensation. Now, what I'm talking about is sensation in our body. All right. So for most of my clients, one of the things that we're working on, I call emotional range. And what this is it's our ability to hold really big sensations. Because when we want that really big, really abundant life, that big abundant life comes with really big sensations. Turning up your ad spend, speaking on stages, getting visibility, hiring a publicist, all of these things are going to be new and they're going to feel edgy inside of your body. Now, where this becomes a problem is that most of us, when we were growing up, weren't raised by super emotionally aware, healthy people who taught us how to like really be with and process our emotions. So most of the time we learned that emotions, having big feelings means we got sent away, we got in trouble, we got a popsicle, we got invalidated. And maybe even some of us got like, stop crying, I'm gonna do something to cry about. And like, so basically we learn that to feel safe and to be in community, we need to have a really small emotional range because those big sensations get us in trouble, right? Now, when we're kids, that is about survival. But now that we're grown-ups, less so. But anyways, if that same pattern exists, most of the time we're going to say, universe, give me this big abundant life, but we actually literally cannot receive it. All right. So when it comes to scaling your business, oftentimes we have to learn how to stretch that emotional range so that way we can handle the abundance that we're creating, that we're asking for, that we're working toward. So let me teach you how to do this. Now, I want to say sometimes we're going to have emotions that are tucked away from age 3, age 4, age 5, age 12, 17, I don't know, 20 something. All right. So what I'm going to teach you how to do is how to process one emotion. And sometimes sometimes we're going to have to go back into the past to be able to like really clean stuff up. But anyways, for the sake of this very quick Facebook ad video, let me teach you. Oh, now also, just as I'm about to teach you this, I also just want to say, if you want to learn more from me, I have a whole free Facebook group. I have a podcast. All of the links are going to be like in the description. But you're welcome to join. I create a ton of free content for people who are scaling. And I have some really cool perspectives, so you're welcome. All right, so what you're gonna do when you do this is you have to drop your attention into your body. So for most of us, if you've never done this before, this may itself be a practice that you need to practice for a little while before you even get to the emotions. But so you're gonna so let's just say you're sitting in the chair. I want you to feel like your butt in the seat, feel your feet on the floor, see where you can feel your clothes, your socks. Feel yourself in your body. Now, at this point, you want to bring your attention to the sensation of what's going on, not the story, right? And this is a big difference. So the sensation you may describe as like a pit in your stomach, a heaviness in your chest, a weight in your shoulders. The story may be like, nobody does anything and I'm responsible for everything and this is so exhausting, right? But the sensation is going to be the weight itself. So what I want you to do once you start to be with the sensation is I want you to locate where it is. Is it in your belly, your chest, your shoulders, right? Then if this is something that you practice that you may be able to notice, does it have a color, a texture, a density, a story, a smell, like a taste, right? And so just be with it. Now, what you're going to do here is you're going to meet that sensation with loving approval. Now, this is the magical part. Now, this is the part that changes that emotion and that helps to move it through. So your internal dialogue may be something like, oh, hey, heaviness in my shoulders, I see you there. You're welcome to be here. You're not in any trouble. I love you. And you're just going to bring your attention there. I'm noticing the edges, noticing the color changes, noticing what's going on. And so you're going to keep your attention on that sensation. Usually it takes about 1 minute to 2 minutes. And you'll start to notice that your attention changes the sensation. And what this does is it starts to help that emotion move through. Emotions are not made to be stuck and stored in our energy field. They're made to move through a set of circumstances. So when you're willing to feel and you're willing to observe, and then the emotion there is in the middle, you have the 3 parts required to alchemize that emotion and to basically liberate it and get it out of your energy field. But as you do this, you don't the attitude to take is more just like, I'm here, I'm witnessing you, I'm taking care of myself. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm trying to get rid of this. Like, you want to be really gentle with yourself as you go through this process. But learning how to process these emotions, learning how to do this, and one, it helps to stretch your emotional range, which is super important. The second thing that it does for you is the fear of sensation essentially starts to go away. Not completely, but like at the edges, you'll be able to stretch it out, because when you know that you've got you, when you know that you can handle a slap in the face of rejection or disappointment or things that you are for sure going to experience while you're scaling your business, you become less afraid, right? Because most of the time that we're procrastinating, we're self-sabotaging, we're getting in our own way, we're forgetting our passwords, we're handling family emergencies at the expense of our business. Like, there's so many ways that we get in our own way. And when we know that if I have to eat a disappointment sandwich, I got me. I can move this through. Like, the possibilities open up for me so wide, right? Now, the next benefit is that in time, and this does take practice. I don't want to make, this is a thing that you might practice for a good long time before you get this benefit. And I just want to point that out to you for realistic expectations here. But you stop bringing your past baggage into your current decision making. Now, for a business owner, this is an invaluable skill. So emotional range is a huge part of what I work on with my clients. And so anyways, you're welcome to join my Facebook group. I have a podcast that you're welcome to listen to. Both are free. I also have some high quality content on YouTube. The same stuff's in my Facebook group. So whatever's easiest for you to come hang out with me a little bit more. And I just want you to make so much money. Like, I want you to have everything that you ever wanted. I love you. I hope this helps. Bye.